So, good morning, distinguished chairs, colleagues, and fellow researchers. Now I'm here. My name is Elfina Dinyyatika. I'm from Erlangga University, Indonesia. I will present my poster entitled L-Carnitine Modulates Molecular Stress Responses in Rattus norvegicus under chronic physical stress. This is a dose-dependent analysis of HSP70 and FR2, BAX, and BCL. So for the introduction, chronic physical activity is beneficial, but when it becomes prolonged, it places sustained pressure on the mitochondria. So as mitochondrial workload increases, cells produce more reactive oxygen species, which can disrupt protein and challenge cellular homeostasis. Okay, and the next, to protect themselves, cells activate several coordinated defense pathways. The first, NRF2 is the master of antioxidant defense, and HSP70 which is maintain protein ability, and for the BAX and BCL2 axis, which determine whether a cell adapts or undergoes apoptosis. So this pathway works together like an early warning and protection network, helping the cell to remain functional repeated stress. In the study, we want to determine whether L-carnitine, a of mitochondrial cofactor, can strengthen these protective pathways in a dose-dependent manner during chronic physical stress. So this is for the methods. So the methods, we use an 8-week treadmill model in Rattus norvegicus. The rats ran 30 minutes for 5 weeks weekly. Receive weekly L-carnitine injection. Cells was analyzed, injection at hundreds, 200s, and 400 milligram per kilograms. So after that, we terminize, and for the blood collection, we use a cardiac puncture performed for ELISA, and for spleen, we use for flow cytometry to analyze the BAX, BCL2, and RF2. And this is the result. The result was for HSP70, there are a significant increase. So high-dose L-carnitine for 400 milligrams per kilograms produced the largest rise in serum HSP70. That's indicating strongest enhancement for the cellular serotonin response. And next, for the NRF2, there are a significantly higher at high dose for different among groups, although that T1 had a higher numerical mean, but T2 demonstrated the most consistent and statistically different for increases in NRF2 expression. And next, for the apoptotic and pro-apoptotic, for BCL2, there is no significant change. Also for BAX, there is no significant change. So this is, although at no significant, BAX show dose-dependent increase, the highest in 40 hundreds milligram per kilogram. So for the key insight, high-dose L-carnitine enhances molecular resilience, primarily through HSP70 and NRF2 activation with minimal effect on BCL2, and a mild non-significant rise in BAX. So this is for the discussion. High-dose L-carnitine for 100 milligram per kilogram strengthens the cytoprotective pathways during chronic physical stress, shown by significant increases in HSP70 and RF2. Elevated HSP70 suggests improved protein protection and enhanced tolerance to exercise-induced ROS, while higher NRF2 reflects stronger activation of endogenous antioxidant defense. And in contrast, BCL2 remained unchanged, indicating that anti-apoptotic signaling was not substantially affected. BAX showed a mild dose-dependent increase but didn't reach statistical significance, so suggesting only minimal activation of pro-apoptotic stress. Overall, L-carnitine primarily enhanced adaptive serotonin and antioxidant response rather than directly altering apoptotic pathways, with the strongest effect observed at the highest dose. Thank you for your attention. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you for presentations สรุปคร่าวๆนะคะของคอนเซปต์ที่เอ๋จับได้นะคะก็คือว่าเปเปอร์อันนี้เนี่ยเขาอยากจะนำเสนอว่าเมื่อเซลล์เผชิญความเครียดกับอย่างเรื้อรังเนี่ยเขาจะผลิต นะคะสารบางตัวนะคะที่จะเพิ่มความเครียดขึ้นมานะคะแล้วก็จะส่งสัญญาณการตายไปสู่ระบบต่างๆนะคะซึ่งเขาก็จะมีตัวเทสหลายๆตัวด้วยกันนะคะก็คำตอบเนี่ยเบื้องต้นเนี่ยก็หาได้ที่โปสเตอร์ของเขานะคะ